Welcome to Club G45 from Graphic 45, the monthly tutorial kit that allows you to create some of the most beautiful projects by accessing a step-by-step video, viewable online. This month's tutorial is Love Notes Tag and Pocket Album Kit, containing tag and pocket album and twist and fold pop-up card projects. You'll get almost everything you need to create the project from scratch, including access to this month's step-by-step video tutorial and accompanying project sheet. Simply order yours by purchasing item number 622352 for $44.99 plus postage from hochanda.com, or give us a call on 01733 60 2000 for instant access to this month's Club G45 from Graphic 45.
Wakey wakey, rise and shine. Welcome to Good Morning Hochanda, your daily breakfast fix of your favourite crafts at 7 a.m. Whilst you're getting ready to start the day, join us every morning for the deal of the day. A product available at a special price but only for 24 hours or while stocks last. Part of your morning routine should also be the sunrise specials. Your favourite crafting items available at a special low price but only for the hour. Tune in to Good Morning Hochanda and start your day with a deal.
Hi, I'm Rob from Add Some Sparkle. My wife Jackie and I have been running Add Some Sparkle since 2010 as a small family business. We're both very passionate about papercraft in general, and Jackie's particularly passionate with paper embroidery, which is one of the main things we focus on now. So make sure you don't miss our Add Some Sparkle shows on Hochanda.
Morning all, hello, hope you're having a lovely bank holiday weekend. I know it's only just started, but welcome to Good Friday and welcome to Hochanda, our Good Morning Hochanda show. Great to have your company this morning. As ever in Good Morning Hochanda, there's lots of bargains to be had. But before we get on to our deal of the day, I just want to explain to you about our special Easter offer at the moment. Remember, this only started last night, so you may or may not know about it. If you buy anything from us today, no matter how much or how little it costs, you will have a £5 credit on your account that you can redeem tomorrow against any purchase over £30. If you redeem that tomorrow and spend over £30, you'll then have another credit that day for use the next day for £6. And it will keep on going up if you do that each day, £1 at a time, to a maximum of £10. That's through until Tuesday of next week. So buy something today, and if there's something that you've got in mind to purchase tomorrow, you'll have that £5 credit that you can spend as long as it's over 30 quid. So that's what we've got going on at the moment. It may well be you want to go for the deal of the day, and if you do, it's only £9.99. But that will qualify you, and you'll have your £5 credit that you can redeem tomorrow over a purchase of £30 or more. That's the way it works. Now, look at this. One price, one item for one price for one day for a 24-hour period, or if it sells out in the meantime, that's it, offer over. This is your brand new deal of the day. It's only £9.99. This is the Craft Asylum stamp and paper pad set. The Candy and Tribal collection is what it is. Now, that's just basically a gift that we've wrapped up with something that's been stamped, the papers we've been stamped. That's not an actual item. But inside here, if I just show you and flip through the paper pad, I mean, I paid £9.99 for this paper pad, I really would. You've got all of these pages and all of these tags that you can, of course, with a trimmer, just divide into 6 toppers. All of these are borders, as you can see there, and again, with a trimmer, you could easily separate those. Beautiful. But if you don't want those, you've actually got a printing on the other side as well, a printed pattern on the other side. So you're going to get a pad full of 24 6x6 sheets. Really lovely colourways as well, turquoises and pinks and greys as well. You've got words like lovely and happiness as well. So it's a really kind of generic pad here. Everybody moments, or everyday moments, not everybody, everyday moments. So a really lovely pad, lots of little tags and flags there for your bunting, that sort of thing, bunting for cards. So really gorgeous. That's in the pack, as you can see here. But then you're also going to get all of these stamps. Now, if you're into your journaling, that's the first thing I thought of when I saw these stamps earlier on. Loads of you love your journaling and your craft memory books, that sort of thing as well. So these are perfect for that, but also great for your card making as well. How many is it? 45 pieces in total. So you get 44 stamps plus the paper pad for £9.99. I think it's something like that anyway. But you get loads and loads of stamps on each of those stamp packs. 22p an item it works out to. 502605, that is your deal of the day for today for 24 hours or until the stock sells out, which I reckon might be the case. I think that's going to be a very, very popular one. If you've got a £10 budget, or maybe you've got an Easter spend of £10 rather than having chocolate, treat yourself to something like this. This will not have any calories involved, and of course you'll use them again and again and again. And they're really generic and they're kind of everyday use, aren't they? Some of the words that you've got there, you've got the word lovely, be wild, hello, always in my heart. You've got borders, little flowers, arrows as well. So great for your journaling, great for your scrapbooking, and brilliant for your card making as well. That is our deal of the day. Saves you £12.98. It's only £9.99. 502605 is your item number. Now, if you want to get involved in the show, we would love to hear from you. It's studio@hochanda.com. Say hello on the emails and we'll give you a little name check a bit later on. So that's the deal of the day. We've also got lots of sunrise savers as well for you. So we'll go down the counter and show you those in just a second. But this is your deal of the day for £9.99. This is everything that you're going to get. All those stamps, that paper pad as well. 502605 is your item number. And if you do go to the website, you'll see all the sunrise savers as well. Here's the website, hochanda.com. So you'll see all of those there for you. So just have a little look, see what takes your fancy. Now, the sunrise saver prices, or sunrise specials, aren't they? That's what they are. They are only available for this hour. Look at those reduced prices. That mixed media bundle that you can see there, £11.26 down from £22.50. That's a half price offer on that. Craft card coming up in a second. MDF round tags. Mill Shop Online fabric, faux silk and cotton. It's all there if you want to have a little look at hochanda.com. But I'm going to show you all the sunrise savers that we've got for you right now. Now, already, you've seen this, you've put it in your basket already, the paper pad collection. Now, you've got 5x5s, 6x6s, 8x8s, 6 pads in total for £15. This is a £20 saving. Should be 35 quid. Not today, just £15. If you're in the market for this, pop it in your basket and check out ASAP. Let's have a little flick through some of these papers that you've got here as well. Oh, really cute. You've got deers and you've got wonderful floral patterns on here as well. Quite vintage, these in actual fact. You do get a few of the same, which is good. So if you wanted to decoupage them, you could do that. You've got these vintage flowers, almost like it's like a picture you'd expect to see in like a Victorian kitchen or something like that, with all the herbs and all the different fruits and vegetables, that sort of thing. You've got a little badger there as well, making an appearance, which is really cute. Floral backgrounds, dragonfly backgrounds, and then you've got a kind of quite plain background there, but there's a little bit of a pattern going on in the purple. So you get all of those. That's the 8x8, but so is this over here as well. So this is more of the same, to be honest with you. You've got rabbits, very spring-like, lovely florals, daffodils and butterflies there as well, ferns, oh, cute little rabbit. You get about 5, I think, 4 or 5 of each design. So those are your 8x8s. But then the next layer down, we then go down to the next sizes. You've got your 6x6 and your 5x5s. So these are the 6x6s. You've got letters of the alphabet there. These are a little bit more funky. You've got like, kind of bright greens and blues and oranges and that sort of thing in there as well. And if you look on the other side, they are still 6x6s, but totally different. These are almost like monochrome. You've got like a cream card, but with the black image that's been printed on there. Nothing stopping you from colouring those in. They're actually papers rather than card, okay? So you get lots of different designs on there that you can colour in, or just leave them plain. It's up to you. And then down the front here, we're going quite Aztec-y. You've got these wonderful mandalas, I suppose you'd call them. And you've got kind of the reverse. You've got the black print on the white cardstock, and then you've also got the white print on the black cardstock. So you're actually looking a little bit like stained glass windows, to be honest with you. Really, really lovely. So in total, you've got, does it give you a total number of pages or number of sheets? It doesn't, but there's loads. I mean, I'd be here for probably half an hour counting them if I did. £15 is all you're paying. A variety of 8x8s, 6x6s and 5x5s. 498083 is your item number. For just 15 quid, it's a saving of £20. Now, this is only available until the end of the show. So at 8 o'clock this morning, these prices will no longer apply. If we have stock left, they'll go back up to £35. And £35, to be fair, is a really good price for this. But £15, too good to miss. So you've got that mixture of nature, Victorian charm, the fantastic round, what did I call them before? Mandalas, that's it, mandalas. And then you've also got, of course, the black and white printing, which you can colour in if you wish to as well. £15 and it's yours. That is Sunrise Special number 1, but we have quite a few of them in the show. The next one is for those of you that love your embroidery. This is, all of this, you don't just get this, you actually get everything here between my hands for this price of £18. Down from £44.95, you're saving a whopping £26.95. And you've got 37 pieces in here. You've actually got your thread, you've also got your yarns, and you've got them in an amazing array of colours. You really do. The cards down there you've got some kind of rope. It's like rope. Heavy duty string they call that. Okay, so it's not quite rope, but it's heavy duty string. You've got your thread, and up here you've actually got your polyester. Polyester white, yeah, and this is actually, does it say how much is on here? There's a lot. 5,000 metres? Yeah, absolutely. 5,000 metres on there, and then you've got all of these wonderful coloured threads as well that you can see: yellow, green, red, orange, and then over here these are your embroidery threads. Now these are the ones that you can actually separate if you want to do your embroidery, maybe do your Rowan-Dean or whatever it might be. You're going to get a total of 37 either spools or skeins here for this price of just £18. And you get the tin as well, so the tin's very usable. After you've used up all the threads, you can use this for all sorts of other things. You can put maybe little pots of glitter in there or something like that. 668-998 is all you need to quote if you want this, and it's £18, saving you a whopping £26.95 off the price. Should be £44.95. £18 is all you pay. A third of the stock of this is gone. Is this going to be our first sellout on Good Morning Hochanda today? Because we always do have sellouts. We don't have masses of stock of some of these Sunrise specials. So 668-998 is your item number. Now, Mill Shop Online, Joe and his family. Now, this is a faux silk that we've got here for you, and it's a fantastic 100% cotton contemporary printed panel as well. Let me open up the cotton so you can see it to start off with. These are measuring 1 metre by 54 inches. So let's open this up and show you. I do like this actually. Very nice, right up my street. This is the colourway that I love. This could be, it could be obviously a cushion. It could also be a Roman blind, because it's got that lovely heavyweight to it. It could be seat pad covers as well. It is a very, very weighty cotton. It's not like a fabric that you'd put maybe for dresses or blouses or anything like that. It's more of an industrial type of fabric for heavy duty wear, basically. Lovely grey print on that though, with a wonderful beige 100% cotton background. And I really thought this was real silk, I'll be honest, because it really does look like it and feels just like it as well. So it's a faux silk that you've got here. This is also another 1 metre by 54 inches. You get both of them. Now they're coming in normally at nearly 40 quid, £39.99. You're saving £23.99 down to £16. That's all you pay. £16, so it's £8 a panel basically. But if that doesn't look like real silk, and actually it glistens in the light beautifully, really gorgeous quality. What would you use it for? You could use this in your clothing. You could also, of course, make bags out of it if you wanted to. Nothing stopping you doing that. Actually, this fabric in particular would be a superb bag for life. If you're getting, buying quite heavy things regularly, then this is a very, very heavy-duty cotton fabric with a wonderful grey print on it. But the faux silk, it's the first time I've seen that, actually. But it is available. It's here today. 1 metre by 54 inches. You're getting both of those for what you'd probably pay quite happily for one. You're going to get both. £16 is your price right now today. That's a saving of £23.99 off the price. 746-388, and that Sunrise Special is yours. Right, now, what about MDF? What about MDF? These could be medallions. They could be gift tags. They could be baubles at Christmas. They could be really whatever you want them to be, because these are pre-drilled, 6.3 centimetres. Yeah, is it 6.3? Is that right? 6.3 by 6.3, yeah. Now, 50 MDF tags is what you've got here. Now, what you do with these is entirely your call. You can put your mixed media on there, you can cover them with paper, you can paint them, you can ink them, you can do with them whatever you wish. Make wonderful kind of chandeliers, maybe like a funky modern chandelier out of them, colour them all sorts of different colours, put maybe metallic cardstock on them or something like that. This is working out to just 20 pence each per disc, okay? Great value. And not often do you see images or shapes like this. Often you see kind of plaques and tags and things like that. But little discs like this, you don't often see them. Because they're all pre-drilled as well, it makes them easy to put maybe rope through them. Maybe you're having awards. Maybe it's like a school sports day or an event whereby there's going to be a winner and second and third. These could be medallions, medals of achievement. Maybe you've got like a knobbly knees contest, or you've got, I don't know, a best turned out dog or whatever it might be. You're saving £10 on a penny. They should be £19.99, so really they should be about 50p each. They're coming out today at way less than that. It works out to, what was it each, 20p? 20p per disc, and you get 50 of them for that price of £9.98, 2 stacks. So that is another Sunrise special. 138634 is your item number. Now, I don't know what your type of craft is, what your passion is, what your hobby is. If it's mixed media, look at what we got for you. I've never seen anything like this. I love this. Phantom of the Opera. How cool's that? Isn't that brilliant? It just has to be done, doesn't it? I'm not going to start to sing, don't worry. Now, yeah, I've never seen a collection like this, actually. You've got a little bit of everything going on in here. You've got the mask, you've got the wings, which has actually been really beautifully embossed. And that's like a craft card that you've got. You've then got your mounts, your photo mounts. You've actually got 5 of those. The book that you've got here as well, this is really cute, and it comes with a little peg on it as well. Now, this could be a little jotter, it could be a little reminder, it could be a mini journal if you wanted it to be, all with lined paper inside it, so that's in there as well. What else have we got? We've got a cotton bag. A bag that could be decorated. You've then also got your little Hessian drawstring pouch. That could be for jewellery or whatever. The cutest little birdhouse. How sweet is that? And that's made out of wood. Balsa wood, I believe, is what you've got there. Really adorable, really sweet. Then you've got 3, oh no, beg your pardon, you've got 1 oval, and then you've got 2 stretched hearts, 2 thin hearts there as well. Some twigs from the garden, we've included those in there as well. And you've also got a 3-dimensional frame too, made out of MDF. So all of this, I mean, if you were to buy all this separately, what would you expect to pay for it? Well, it should be £22.50. We have got £11.26 only for this hour. And remember, anything that you buy in the show and anything you buy today will automatically entitle you to a £5 credit on your account tomorrow that you can redeem against a purchase of £30 or more. So just buy anything. That gives you the voucher that you can redeem tomorrow. But this, I love that mask. I really do. What are you thinking of? Oh, how are you thinking of decorating that? Are you going to be doing a white mask for a phantom look? Or are you going to be doing something quite psychedelic? A third of the stock has gone on this. You're loving it. It's different. It's varied. Great for projects for maybe lots of members of a group or something like that. Yours today for £11.26. Another great Is it Sunrise Special or Sunrise Saver? I can never remember. Sunrise Special. That'll do. Right. Now, craft card. This is going to fly. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't really a big fan of craft cards when it first came out. I thought it just looked like packaging. Now, though, I absolutely love it because there are certain colours that go particularly well with craft card, I find, particularly yellow. If you put yellow or grey and white and black onto craft card, it just looks really cool. Now, this is an amazing deal. Down by £33 and pence to £16.80. You've got 250 sheets of 250 GSM. It's less than a penny a sheet. Is that right? No. 6p a sheet. Yeah, not a penny. 6p a sheet. £16.80 for all of this. And this will not be charged postage if you're a Freedom Club member. Now, this weighs a lot. It is a heavy, heavy bundle, this. I reckon if you would go to a post office to get this sent, you'd probably end up paying in the region of about £10 postage because it is heavy and it's bulky. It won't go through that postman's slot that they always try and shove stuff through. This is a big, big purchase. But look at the price. £16.80. £16.80. £33.15 is your saving. Think about how you're going to use this. Are these going to be card blanks? Are you going to be die cutting with it? 409511, your item number. That's the price, or that's the item number, sorry, if you want this. £16.80 is the price, saving you £33.15. This is just one of those no-brainers. I don't know where you buy your craft card from normally, but get it from us today at this price. You will not regret it. 409511, multi-order. If you know you're going to get through a lot of this, put 2 or 3 or 4 into your basket. It's entirely up to you. Multiply your saving, and you'll still get that £5 voucher that you can redeem tomorrow. Think about it. 409511, your item number there. Now, from craft card to fabric. Look at this fabric. Now, this is... Who's brought this fabric? No, this is Perfect Occasions. This is Perfect Occasions fabric. And it's, again, 100% cotton. Beautifully printed. The colours on this are superb. I'm going to just open them up and show you. So, with spring very much here, and warm temperatures over the next few days. Enjoy them if you're out and about, sat in the garden, going away. Look at the pattern on this. If this doesn't lift your spirits, this could be for fabric for clothing. It's a wonderfully soft cotton. Gorgeous quality. You're going to get the pink, you're going to get the yellow, and you're going to get the blue as well. But it's pink and grey, blue and grey, and yellow and grey as well. Soft 100% cotton, only £10.50. So this is about £3.50-ish. Yeah, about £3.50 roughly. £3.50 a piece. Look at that yellow and grey. That's a lovely combination. I love that. Very bright and very, very cheerful. Again, it could be cushions. It could be a blouse. There's enough here. This is each one is 1 metre by 110, so it's over 1 metre square. Garden furniture, yeah. If you want to jazz up some rattan furniture or some wooden planks or wooden chairs or whatever, yeah, some nice scatter cushions made out of that would be lovely. It's bright. It's cheerful. Only £10.50 for all 3 metres. So there's your yellow and grey. It is half price, yeah, half price. And there's the blue and grey. There we go, really beautiful. Mix and match it. Yeah, a quilt, actually, a patchwork quilt out of those 3 colours would look particularly attractive, would look really, really lovely, but you might want to use it for something else. It's, at the end of the day, plain fabric for you to choose how you use it. I say plain, it's patterned, but you know what I mean. So it's over 1 metre square. For just £10.50, you get the lot. Yellow, pink and blue, 715934 is your item number. Now, before we go and meet our first guest of Good Morning Hochanda, Jamie, she's here, and we'll have a chat with her in a second about her show. We've got some books, a set of 3 books. Now, first things first, we've got the Felt Wonderland, which is up here. So if you love felt as a material to work with, this is going to give you loads of ideas as to what you can do with it. Making teapots, obviously all purely ornamental. We've got lots of great ideas as to how to make felt teacups. What else is in here? All the scissors and all the tools that you'll need for certain uses. How to get the most out of felt if you're actually doing felting as a technique. There we go, kind of flick through. You can have a mobile phone cover. How to make a little moustache and beard. There we go. There's the teapot, look. So lots of tips and ideas. You've got pin cushions in there as well. A little egg cup holder. Really cute. So all things to do with felt. That's got a price on it, normally of £9.99. So each of these should be £35.97 for all 3 of them. This one, this is a hardback. Now this is normally £15.99. This is Noah's Ark, which is sewing, quilting and applique for you and your home. And again, you've got lots of ideas on the front here, quite kind of country-ish on the front here. You've got some, I think they could be hot water bottle covers. What have you got there? Just have a little look in here. You've got some toys and characters as well. Isn't that great? Roller skating mice. Rabbit hot water bottle cover. It was a hot water bottle cover. I thought it was. All the actual patterns are in here as well, which you can of course photocopy and make larger or smaller if you want. How to make your own small animals, little cows and rabbits. Now this is working out to only £3.33 a book. I mean, that book alone should be £15.99 just for that one, the hardback. So it is an absolute bargain. And this one is quite tongue-in-cheek. This is the Feminist Felties. There are some... I'm not going to go through this book because there are some quite risque items in it. And I will say no more. But yeah, not for breakfast TV in the morning anyway. £10 gets you all 3 books, okay? The Feminist Felties, Noah's Ark and the Felt Wonderland. £10 is your price. 934350. They're all betting me to flick through the book. No. 934350. £10 and those 3 books are yours. Now those are the Sunrise Specials, okay? Sunrise Specials are there. They're all on the website if you want them. These prices are only going to be there until 8 o'clock this morning. Now, we've sold out of this. Completely gone. congratulations, it flew. All those threads, all those yarns, completely gone. So congratulations, many congratulations if you got them. And that's probably the first sellout of many. Now, a quick reminder that, of course, it is our Easter extravaganza going on all weekend. So if you buy anything from any of our shows today and all over the weekend, you'll find that you have a £5 voucher on your account that you can redeem tomorrow. Provided you purchase anything of £30 of value or more, you can redeem that £5 tomorrow. And then if you do that tomorrow and redeem that £5 credit, you'll then find that you've got another voucher on your account the next day for £6. So you can redeem that again on a purchase of £30 or more on the next day. And so it goes on over the Easter weekend, up to a maximum of £10 voucher. Now, always great. I love Good Morning Hochanda because I get to see my guests a bit early.
Hi, Dave.
Hello, Jamie. Morning. How are you?
Good morning. Happy Good Friday.
And you. Welcome back. It's been a while.
Lovely to be. I come once a month.
Oh, do you?
But I hadn't seen you for a few months anyway.
No, absolutely. Tell us a little bit about what you do, because you bring us fabric block stamping. Tell us about the history of it.
Well, I have a company called Coloricious, and we are block printers, basically. So I love the whole concept of printing your own fabric. I mean, there's some beautiful fabrics out there, but sometimes it's really lovely to actually print your own designs. So in India, there's a very old technique of printing fabric called block printing, and they use what these are called hand-carved wooden printing blocks. So they're made from shisham wood. They're hand-carved unbelievably. Each one of these is handmade, and I'm going to show you later this particular special grid set. But in regard to the history of the block printing, it does go back hundreds of years in India, where people have literally, there's a whole industry, whole communities of what are called chipas, which is the Hindi word for block printers. And there's a massive industry of block printing fabric in India that we aren't so much aware of here in England.
No, well, it's only thanks to you that I became aware of it, and I know our very own Leonie went on a block printing holiday with you last year, didn't she? She had such a great time, and it was fascinating to see all her pictures. It's a family industry, isn't it? It gets handed down.
It is. I mean, many families have actually got their sort of heritage is based on the cheaper community. There was a danger of block printing actually dying out, but Coloricious in the last 10 years has literally revived the art of block printing.
Wow.
Because a lot of the younger carvers were not actually taking up the skill of learning how to make the blocks themselves, because there wasn't any money in it.
Right.
But because we've raised the profile of block printing, and lots of other companies have now sort of also embraced the idea, then these young guys are now going into the industry themselves with their dads and their granddads.
Could you just pass me another one of the larger
so
ones?
Which one would you like?
I
like
love
a
the
little
boxes.
box of chocolates, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I love the boxes they come in as well. They're just as beautiful as the actual blocks on the inside. All handmade. And you're kind of, by investing in it yourself, you're kind of doing your bit for that community, because they now all earn a decent living from.
They get 100% of the money. 100% of all the proceeds go directly to the block makers, which is wonderful.
I mean, these are ornamental as well. I mean, they are works of art in their own right, not just from a printing point of view, but if you're not using a certain set, then I know a lot of people that actually kind of keep them on show, put them in cabinets and that sort of thing.
Do you know, even now, after 10 years, I still get an adrenaline rush looking at them, because each block stands by itself. Just one block by itself, I can see so many endless possibilities of what you can do with it. But then when you get a box set, you've got that sort of combination of, millions of, different ways of using each block.
And it's you and I that have got the show this morning at 8 o'clock. You've got another one later on, I believe, as well.
8 o'clock and 11 o'clock.
Okay. And what you'll see is Jamie will give us a good idea how to use them and show us how to use them. We actually have paints in the show as well, because you do use paints rather than inks, is that right?
Well, you're absolutely right, because the important thing to know is that you need professional grade fabric paint for successful block printing onto fabric, because if you use a dye or something like that that isn't fixable, then obviously when you go to wash your beautiful piece of fabric, it's actually not going to be permanent. So we want your design to stay permanent. So we've got the right paints, and all you have to do, they're very easy to fix. You simply iron the fabric, and that fixes the paint.
Fantastic. Well, Jamie and I are going to be together at 8 o'clock, and you've got another show at 11. And I know that there are lots of brand new boxes of these blocks coming up.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely.
Do you call them stamps or do you call them blocks?
Stamps are rubber.
Right.
Blocks are wooden. So
these
there's
are
a
blocks.
subtle difference between the two. So I've learnt not to correct people, but, you know, just to go with it. But if you want to be correct, they're actually blocks. They're wooden printing blocks.
More on that then, and also if you want to have a little look ahead with us and see the show before it actually goes to air, if you've got things to do today, and I understand on Good Friday lots of you will be travelling and going to different places, have a little look at the 8 o'clock show on the website. You'll see pictures of all of the blocks. There are probably a dozen brand new sets to choose from, 13 brand new sets actually, so that's coming up in about half an hour at 8 o'clock this morning, but you can order them now if you want to.
Yeah.
See you later, Jamie.
Okay, look
See you in
forward
half an
to it.
hour.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's just remind you of the deal of the day. Now, the deal of the day launched about half an hour ago. It is only available until 7 a.m. tomorrow or until the stock sells out. So here it is. And what you've got here is a Craft Asylum stamp and paper pad set. Thank you, Jamie. You've got the candy and you've got the tribal. Now, what that relates to is the actual papers in the pad. And then, of course, you've got all of those stamps there. Now, those stamps can be used, of course, in card making, but they can also be used very effectively in journaling, in maybe if you've got like filofaxes that you like to use, or journals you like to use, or memory books. Really busy for this. I'm not surprised at the saving. $12.98 off the price. You get all of those stamps and that pad for just $9.99. But it's 502605, today's deal of the day for Good Friday. Not to be missed. I don't think it's going to last until tomorrow at 7 o'clock, bearing in mind how many of you have gone for it right now. And good news, by the way, for those of you that have emailed us asking about Good Morning Hochanda mugs, and also aprons, Hochanda aprons, because Catherine wore one the other day and there was a sudden surge of people wanting to buy them. They will be for sale soon. They're coming your way, okay? We're actually relaunching Good Morning Hochanda on Monday of next week, and we're rushing to get these in ASAP. So if you want a Good Morning Hochanda mug, they will be available soon. Right, now, let's carry on then and show you the paper packs that we've got for you. Well, this is a mixture, actually, of paper and card, to be honest, to be accurate. All these mandalas down here, we haven't got a breakdown of quantities, apologies, but all of these are card rather than paper, and they're crying out to be coloured in, as you can see, because they're basically black printed onto white cardstock. So with your alcohol pens or whatever medium you choose to use, you can colour those in really effectively. You get loads there, and they look fantastic when they're coloured up. They look great in black and white. And then you've also got the same, but with a black background and white printing of the mandalas, so you get those. And then the rest of the kit is a mixture of card and paper. The back here is cardstock, okay? This is quality thick card. These are your 8x8 squares, which you can trim down if you want to whatever size you wish. You've got the vintage, like kind of fruit and herbs, that sort of thing, very kind of vintage kitchen style to those. And you get, I think it's 4 or 5, I think it's 4 of each. You've got your really cute hedgehog there as well. You've got your flowers, you've got your dragonflies, a lovely block purple background, and then you've got the deer there as well. Yeah, I think it's 4 of each design. So that's those. Then you've also got the same size over here, 8x8s. That's got the rabbit. You've also got, of course, the butterflies in there with kind of script backgrounds, like sheets from gardening books, that sort of thing, or old-fashioned recipe books. And then you've got the really cute spring rabbit there as well with the butterfly. So that's a lot of 8x8s. And then you've also got down here your 6x6 papers. And those are 5x5, the mandalas. These are 6x6s. These also could be coloured in if you want them to be. This is a very dusky, pale pink background, and that's paper. And that's paper as well. And you've got your letters of the alphabet. This is more funky, obviously, as you can see. You've got various geometric patterns. You've got stars. 20% of this stock has gone since we showed it to you a few minutes ago. Be starting your Good Friday with Hochanda. Great to know that you're there. Having a bit of a lie-in, maybe watching TV in bed this morning with a cuppa because it's a day off. Or maybe it's not a day off for you, I don't know. 498083 is your item number if you want that bundle today. And you get a load in there for your money. Just £15 the price. 498083. Now, fabric lovers, who doesn't love a bit of fabric? Now, again, what you're using these for, maybe it's this weekend that really makes you think about the outdoors. I mean, I put my garden furniture out a couple of weekends ago when it was really nice and sunny, but I knew the temperature was going to go back down again. But this weekend, I think a lot of you will be getting things out of mothballs, getting things out of the garden shed, getting things out of the garage. And then you maybe think, well, we haven't got any cushions to go on that outdoor furniture, or that's rotted over the winter, didn't realise it. This fabric is not for, I wouldn't say this is fabric for wearing, this is fabric for, it's kind of construction fabric. It's heavy duty cotton. So this would be for bags, perfect for bags. Perfect for seat covers, perfect for outdoor cushions. It's still soft and gorgeous quality, but it is a much heavier duty cotton than what you'd normally use for wearing. And then the faux silk as well. It's the first time I've actually seen faux silk available here at Hochanda, but it does look like the real thing, and it behaves like the real thing as well, but it is a silk simulant. Lovely texture on it. Wonderful colour, that slate grey, very fashionable. So these could be, again, cushions on the inside of the home, not just for outside use. £16 gets you both, and they're 1 metre by 54 inches is the size, which if you're not sure what that is and you want to see a visual, look at that. That's an awful lot of fabric. That's an awful lot for not much money. Just £16 gets you both. I do like the print on that as well, that kind of metal grey that's been printed with the flowers. Really lovely. Just show you that again. There we go. Isn't that gorgeous? Really lovely. Going quickly. If you want it, you save £23.99 by buying it today from us as a sunrise special. £16, £8 each, and they're yours. 746388. Now the little discs, well, they're not so little actually. They're about 3.5 centimetres across. Sorry, 6.3, beg your pardon, not 3.6, 6.3. There we are, look, £9.98 for all of these discs. Now, you can wear them. They could be badges, they could be medals, they could be, of course, attached to a card. It could be maybe someone's birthday badge, if you wanted to make birthday badges for people. Put a little pin on the back, or put a bit of rope or a bit of thread or a bit of ribbon through the top hole there, and they could be worn. You're going to get a total of 50 MDF circular tags for £9.98. Now, although we do lots of MDF here at Hochanda, I can't remember ever showing you discs like this. They could be medals, they could be name badges, they could be numbers, they could be really whatever you want them to be. You can use them in all sorts of ways, and they can be attached to cardstock as well. Less than a tenner, just £9.98, and you're going to get all 50 of them. That worked out to 20p each, didn't it? 20 pence for an MDF disc like this is very, very good value for money. What are you going to be doing with them? How are you going to be decorating them? Are they going to be little pictures? Maybe you're starting to do pictures, but canvases scare you because they're large. You know, mini little pictures on here. You could stamp on here. There could be gift tags as well if you wanted to do that. So think about it. Yeah, you could put these, attach them to a gift rather than using paper tags. Why not use MDF tags? All 50 of those for just £9.98. Now, I must admit, this is one of my favourite items that we've done in Good Morning Hochanda in a while, because you've got a lot going on here. Rather than it just being you know, a certain thing, multiples of, it's loads of different things in one bundle. You've got your beautifully embossed wings. They could be angels' wings, it could be bikers' wings. 80% of the stock's gone. You're loving this as well. This is going to sell out, isn't it? It's bound to. That little birdhouse is not made from card, it's made from wood. Never seen one like that before. Really sweet. Certain places would charge you probably £5 for that. You've got a drawstring bag made out of hessian. You've got a cotton bag here as well, which is a plain canvas, which of course you can print. You could print with the blocks we've got coming up with Jamie in the next hour. You've got your stretched hearts here. You've got an oval. You've got some twigs from the garden. You've also got your frames, these mountboard frames. There's actually 5 of those. There we go, look, picture mounts. A little book here that can be anything. It could be for thoughts of the day. You could have a little doodle book maybe. Maybe it's going to be a book that's by the side of the phone. The little peg as well was really cute, which you can take off or leave on. It's up to you. I do like this. It's made from like a papier-mâché, but it's really strong and tough. And that's cried out to be, you know, Phantom of the Opera style, isn't it? Maybe you've got a fancy dress party coming up soon. Or it could be, oh, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Last one's gone into someone's basket, so if you got the last one of these, congratulations. Did try and warn you, but it's technically sold out. That's sellout number 2 in the show. If you've got it in your basket, please check out. You've got the last one. If it bounces back into stock, if you don't check out, I'll let you know. But certainly, last one's gone. Now, the craft card. The craft card, very, very popular. Opportunities like this don't come along that often, but when they come along, grab them. You've got 250 sheets of 250 GSM cardstock. That costs a fortune to post, because this is heavy. This weighs probably, I reckon, about 2 kilos. There's a lot there for your money, so that to post would cost a small fortune. You would be looking normally at $49.95 if you were buying the sheets individually. You're getting them today, 250 sheets for $16.80, and a quarter of the stock of this is gone. £16.80 for 250 sheets. What's that a sheet? Can we work that out? 6p a sheet. 6p for a sheet of craft card is crazy. And it's A4, so you can use it as card blank if you want to. With your scoring tool, you can very easily, I'm just doing it with my fingers, which isn't ideal. There we go, look, you can make your card blanks out of it if you want to. Die cut into it if you choose, mat and layer with it. It's fast becoming one of the most popular types of card to use in card making, and it has that lovely natural look, which I know lots of you love. I mean, I know at Christmas time a lot of you use brown paper to wrap up your presents rather than fancy paper. Well, maybe your card making's going down the same route. Maybe you want something a little bit more rustic, a little bit more rural. That's what this will give you. £16.80 then, £33 is your saving. You always get amazing savings on Good Morning Hochanda, especially with the deal of the day and the sunrise specials. So a good opportunity to tune in every morning. And it also gives us a little window on the day. We meet guests that are coming up later on. We can talk about special events that are going on, like our voucher giveaway that we're doing all over the weekend. Buy something, anything from us today, you'll find you'll have a £5 voucher on your account tomorrow that you can redeem against a purchase of £30 or more. And then if you do that tomorrow and redeem that and buy something for £30 or more, you'll find on the next day you've got another voucher in your account for £6 against a purchase of £30 or more. And so it will go on over the Easter weekend until Tuesday. We're limited stock on this fabric. We are down to single figure stock now on this cotton fabric. We've had 2 sellouts already. We're probably about to have the 3rd sellout. If it's in your basket, check out. That will confirm your purchase. You've got pink, you've got yellow, you've got blue, but the floral print is exactly the same. It's the background colour that varies. Perfect for your patchwork, perfect for your projects where you want cotton. And this is a wearable cotton as well. It's just sold out, congratulations. Sellout number 3 on Good Morning Hochanda this morning. 715934 has gone, so congratulations if you got it. And then we've got our books. 3 books. Now this book alone should be £15.99. So, in other words, you're already in credit. If you just had that book for £10, you've saved £5.99. You're going to get your Felt Wonderland. You're going to get your Feminist Felties as well. Now, let me just show you. I'll show you a page or two. I've got to be careful because some of them are a little bit risque. But I'll find you one. Rosie the Riveter. There we go. That's the one on the front page. So there she is as a purse. That's the project that's in there. Let me find something else. No, can't do that one. Can't do that one. Shh.
I don't want this. There's nothing you can look at in there.
Oh, it's you. Oh, here comes trouble. Hayley's here. I wasn't expected to see her. Oh, no, I can't do that one.
Show without punch.
No. Fiery female's candle holder. Oh, I can show you that one. But there are some risque items in there, but it's a bit tongue-in-cheek and a bit fun. I'm not going to let Hayley get hold of it. She'll show you everything. And then we've also got the Felt Wonderland at the back here as well. This one is worth £9.99. So things you can do with felt that you never even realised. Page after page after page. Now, you're going to get 3 for less than the price of 1. That hardback book, remember, which I'm just about to flick through for you, is worth £15.99. The whole set of 3 are just £10. So this is the Noah's Ark one. So this is making all the characters that go into the ark, basically. Really cute. Really sweet. And this could be a project that the whole family could get involved with. I don't know how many animals there are. They went in 2 by 2, but I don't know how many there are in total. But you get loads of ideas. You don't have to make an ark out of them if you don't want to. You can make them into hot water bottle covers. You can make them into little bags or just cuddly toys. There's a couple of the pigs on chairs. Really sweet. So again, lots of ideas, lots of patterns in here. I think the idea is, because the patterns are printed in the book itself, I think the idea is that you actually photocopy the pattern and then you can make it larger if you want to. That's probably the idea. See what I mean? I mean, you probably want to make them bigger than this. So yeah, photocopy them, enlarge them, and then of course you can make your own Noah's Ark. Love it. Worth £15.99 on its own. You get all 3 books for £10. Not bad at all. Okay, now as we heard, Hayley's here. She's here with a one-day special. We'll find out what that's all about in a second for you. But first, something that we always urge you to be a member of is the Freedom Club. And you might be thinking, what is it? Here's Janice to tell you more.
Hello everyone, I've got a minute or two to tell you why you should all be members of Hochanda Freedom. Did you know that with Hochanda Freedom you could be saving on your deliveries every single month? For just a £6.97 monthly fee, you'll benefit from unlimited standard delivery, which means the more you spend with us, the more you save. And do you know the best bit? You can cancel at any time. Becoming a member of Hochanda Freedom, you'll also be able to take advantage of our exclusive Freedom members discounts, where you can save anything up to 20% on an already fantastic Hochanda price. Freedom members will also receive our exclusive members badge and Freedom newsletter, which will keep you updated with all the goings on behind the scenes. Look at all these benefits for £6.97 per month. Over 12,000 of you are already members, and we thank you so much for being part of our family and sharing your crafting passion with us. In fact, I'm going to hand over to you to tell everyone else about your experience with Hochanda Freedom.
I'm a Freedom member, which means I can shop a lot.
It's the discounts and all the special offers you get.
I get special offers, I get special discounts. They tell me when everything's happening. So if there's a special show I want to watch, then it's there.
I'm able to just shop when I'd like.
It's just good to have.
Yes, you do save. If you buy like I do, you save.
You see, you could be a member instantly for £6.97 per month with no monthly obligation. So when you want to cancel, you can. Just give us a call or go to our website quoting the item number 888 888. So, don't forget you get your unlimited standard delivery, exclusive Freedom discounts, members badge and members newsletter. What are you waiting for? Join Hochanda Freedom today and become a member of the growing Hochanda family.
Thank you, Janice, and hello if you're watching us on Facebook and interacting on Facebook today. Simon's there, Heather's there. Who else? Who? Diamond. Oh, Diamond's there as well. Oh, nice name, isn't it? That's been called Diamond. I like that. Rachel's there as well. Morning to all of you. Nice to know you're on Facebook and you're watching Good Morning Hochanda. We're kind of relaunching Good Morning Hochanda next Monday in a new set.
Oh, I know. You've had a fancy set built.
We've had a makeover.
It's very nice.
Yeah, it's
I've
very
seen
nice.
it.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
New theme tune, that sort of thing. Lovely Hayley's with us. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Good.
I was just putting a few extra bits in here because this is our one-day special.
I
This
tuned
is
in
our
last night to see
fabric go-around, and it's a fabric storage solution.
Yeah.
Because I think as soft crafters, we all have it as a great big box full of stuff, and then you try and pull a bit out the bottom, and it all kind of collapses and everything gets creased.
And you forget what's in the bottom of the basket.
Exactly, you forget what you've got, and then you never use it. So what we've done is we've kind of stored it. This was based on what I wanted actually for our shop. To be able to see all of the fabrics, and if you have got a kind of a retail shop, then it's great because you can get fat quarters on there. So they're 2 fat quarter pieces there. These ones are all 1/2 meters. Right. You can get up to 1 meter on the little mini bolts that we do, but it was all designed around the size of the fabric. So it's a 45-inch fabric that's folded into 4 and then wrapped around the bolt, and then it's all designed to slide in and fit in together.
This is such a clever idea. Isn't it brilliant? What a space saver, and also a game changer, because you can see
Dave,
all the fabrics you've got.
You can see all the fabric you've got, but in the middle, I thought, what am I going to do with that big hole? I'm going to store my threads on it!
Brilliant, genius. You are brilliant. You're such a clever...
And that's been designed specifically, all the spacing has been specifically designed to fit the big marathon thread spools on. Yeah. And, you know, you can see there's all sorts of different shapes and sizes. I can put them all onto one there, so you can see that it does fit every single one. Let's get that one in the middle. Big one in. So tall ones, short ones, fat ones, skinny ones, they will all fit.
Now, it's self-assembly, this, yeah?
It is self-assembly. We're going through how to put it together during the shows. It is pretty straightforward, but as I have been stressing, and I sound like a broken record, glue, 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 because the weight that is then involved in what is 32 up to 64 metres of fabric is pretty hefty. We've had to get really, really kind of heavy weight Lazy Susan actions to work with it. It takes 300 pounds, the action that's in there.
So just to recap on exactly what you're getting then, you can store up to 1/2 metres, did you say?
Yes, so these ones here, they're all on 1/2 metre pieces.
Right, yeah.
You can get up to 1 metre on the bolt. Yeah. Sometimes it's a little bit snug, but you can get up to 1 metre on the bolt. You can store fat quarters on them, which here, fat quarters. So you can store all of your different sizes of fabric on there. If you had a larger piece, a 2 metre piece, what you would do is you would just, instead of having them right next to each other, you would just leave a space. So you take one of those out. So you can store quite big bits, quite small bits. It's entirely up to you.
It is genius, so clever and very affordable as well. Think about how much you spend on fabric over a year and how much fabric you've possibly got buried and you forget.
Fabric is expensive.
Yeah, it is.
Fabric is expensive, and it's so nice to be able to display it, so you can actually have a little play day.
I am, yeah.
so you can display it, so you can see what you've got. Is number one, and B, you will use it, and it's just so pretty to have just displayed anyway.
And you buy fabric because you love the pattern, or you love the colour, or you love the look of it. Why bury it? Why put it in a drawer? Why put it in a cupboard and forget where it is? Why put it in a big basket when you can put it on a carousel and display it? I mean, it is a thing of beauty, just like this, isn't it?
And the thing we've also done is when I've designed the size and the width of the bolts that it goes on, it's designed so it's not so skinny that you can't actually see the pattern that you've got there, because that's the other thing. You want to be able to see the pattern. You want to be able to kind of compare them, put them up against bits and pieces, just so you can have a look and see, oh, well, I'm not sure about those colours. Oh, it goes quite well with that blue. I could use that. You know, it's designed so it's usable.
Well, Jan's just messaged on Facebook to say that it would look great on her craft table. I think it would, Jan. It would look great on anyone's craft table. I mean, we've left it plain here. If you wanted to colour it and paint it...
It's purely because this is how it will come to you if you want to paint it up. So I think Leonie's popping in this afternoon for a sewing lesson, so we might get this one all decorated up. Because I know she's got some fantastic sprays.
Well, she'll have loads of ideas, absolutely. So leave it plain or decorate it. It's entirely up to you. To be honest with you, leaving it plain is lovely because all the colour is in the fabric, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, it is. So it doesn't really matter if you colour it or not. But that's one of the reasons that when we constructed it, the central bit is a hugely thick paper tube, because the first one I did was with plastic, and it was incredibly difficult to decorate because it's very difficult to get anything to stick to plastic. But by doing it with the cardboard tube, I mean, it is hugely thick. It's about 5 mil thick.
Wow.
It's a very, very, because it has to be structural. Within this, it has to be structural.
And clever use of space to have this in the middle as well. Isn't that great?
Look at Lou Winner's face has just gone.
I want one, I want one. If you want one, you can order it now. It is 752177.
I need to tell you what I did with the gaps, though.
Mind the gap.
Yeah, because obviously with circles, there's going to be little weird gaps left.
Right.
So I found a solution for the little weird gaps. I cut out thread holders. Like, this is the best one, this is the best one. Look, looks like he's got a lead taking himself for a walk.
Oh, cool.
And a squirrel.
Fantastic.
And a cat.
You don't get those, though?
You don't get them with it. We do have them on the show, but yeah, I was trying to think, because I had weird little spaces. So what was I going to do with them?
Make them into little animals.
I cut out more things.
Why not? Now, Hayley's here at 9 o'clock with the one-day special show. If you want to order this now, if you're going out and doing other things today, don't worry, you can order it now. 752177. Genius.
And if you got your, if you made a purchase yesterday, then you've got your voucher.
Yes.
As well.
Absolutely.
Even better.
Yeah. So, yeah, that kicked in last night at 6 o'clock. If you buy anything today, or you bought something last night, if you bought something last night, you'll have a £5 voucher to redeem today against this or anything over £30. If you buy this or anything today, you'll have a £5 voucher that you can redeem tomorrow. So thank you ever so much.
It goes up £1.
Yeah, if you buy...
If you do it consecutively,
exactly,
it keeps going up as well.
If today's the first one you bought, it'll be £5 tomorrow.
Yes, if today's the first one, it's £5.
Otherwise, it'll be £6 tomorrow. There we go. Full T's and C's you find on the website. Thanks, Hales.
I'm off, Dave.
See you later.
Bye.
Listen, you're ready.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. That's almost as big as she is. Right, if you want yours, you know what to do. Give us a call. It's on the website. We've also got our MDF discs as well. These could be metal. These could be medals of achievement or something like that. OK, but the deal of the day, let's remind you of the deal of the day, because this is going very, very quickly, and then we'll get Lou in to have a little chat about what she's up to with us today. OK, here's the discs, though. The MDF discs, let's have a little look at those. They are flying at the moment as well. 50 of those, remember, for just £9.98. They're going very, very well. They could even be, I was going to say pet tags, but they might be a bit too big for that. But certainly they could be baubles. They could also, of course, be medals of achievement if you wanted to make them into that. If you put, like, embossing powder, like gold or silver embossing powder over that and heated it up with a gun, it would look fantastic and it would look metallised. £9.98 gets you 50 of those. 138634. And the craft card, that's going very fast as well. Remember, this is delivered to your door without any postage. 20% nearly of a big stock of this has gone. saving you £33.15. It is only £16.80. £16.80. 409 511 is your item number. It weighs a lot, but it won't be charged postage if you're a Freedom Club member. Another sunrise special for you, only though at that price until 8 o'clock, so you've got literally 8 minutes to grab this before the price goes back up to what it should be. Another familiar face pops in to say hello. Hello, Lou.
Hello.
How are you, my love?
Great. We've got a show today as well, haven't we?
We have at
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock, but you've got 4 shows today, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm a bit like the buses, you know.
You don't see it for a week and then you get 4 in one go. Yeah.
Absolutely. I've got 2 companies today. I've got One Day Special, but then I've got the Viviva company, which is a brand new company to us.
Ooh.
And we're not seeing it here before.
Okay, this is the show I've got with you at 4, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. And it's a company from India. And it started in their absolutely brilliant story. It started in his university room.
Okay.
In Mumbai, and he decided he wanted to continue it. He's a medical student, wanted to continue doing watercolour, but he couldn't carry out stuff being a medical student, so he came up with this idea.
So what is it exactly?
It is a watercolour, but it's so concentrated, it's put on sheets, and it lasts and lasts and lasts and lasts. And all the stuff that I've done, you'd be amazed at the colours and how vibrant it is. So that is actually watercolour.
Right, so do you buy the cards or do you buy the paints?
That's it.
This is what you buy?
Yeah.
Ah.
That's the paint. It's sort of dried and dried and dried and dried.
Right.
And the more it's dried, and you'll see the colours at the bottom, they don't reflect the colours of the pigment there.
So this is the paint, you add water to... Ah, right, I've not seen this yet. I was going to look at it later
really,
on.
Really a little bit, it's clever. So, you know, you want to do, this is by H, if you want to do this, and you want to take your work with you, planes especially, all that, you just shove it in there.
Oh, brilliant. So this is actually a palette?
Yeah.
I thought it was like a swatch. It's not. It's a palette.
No, it's a palette. And you get the little sheet that goes in the back and you can stick that on and it's like a little piece of plastic. Well, it's not. It's coated card. And then what happens is you can mix a palette up with it and just... And because it's got the parchment in between, it won't run unless you put loads of water on it. But it's such a brilliant... And it's so strong.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm intrigued. I thought you were just showing me a swatch of this is what to expect. All right. So these are actually available in the shows late. When's your first one?
12.
12 o'clock, and then we're together at 4 o'clock. But if you like the idea of this, have a little look on our website. You can actually order it in advance. You can order it in the show right now if you want to, if you have a little look ahead to shows coming up later in the day. But it's Viviva, the super vivid transparent watercolours, 16 colours in one pad. Do you know roughly the price?
I think they're about £17.
Good.
You know, you think about good watercolours.
Yeah.
And you just think about how... sometimes you think, oh, well, they're going to be okay, but these are actually really superior quality. And you can go and have a look online and see how many people have tested them. And this is what H has done for me, you know, to show... You wouldn't think that had come from that little swatch.
Not at all. I'm intrigued. Don't miss the shows, or if you're going out today, record them 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock for Viviva, and then you've got a brand new One Day Special tonight.
Studio Light.
Oh, Studio Light One Day Special, that's going to be busy. All right then, well, we'll see you later, Lou. Fabulous. Now, actually, we might as well stay to the end if that's all right. The deal of the day, just in front of me here, have a little look at this. This is only $9.98. No, $9.99 actually. $9.99. It's designed to go until 7 o'clock tomorrow morning at this price, a 24-hour offer, but I've got a funny feeling it's not going to last that long. The Craft Asylum is what we've got just here. If I just show you the paper pad, lovely colourways on this, double-sided papers. It's more like cardstock, to be honest.
I was just going to say, you can hear that,
yeah,
can't you?
Yeah, it's thick. Very, very thick. Lovely colourway.
Oh, lovely.
Lovely colours, aren't they?
Yeah.
You've got tags and little frames and so on there as well, zigzags, bunting. I mean, you love your paints and that sort of thing, but it's a gorgeous offer, this. Great, great price. And the stamps as well are included. You actually get 45 pieces in the kit for $9.99.
You could change that up with your paints as well. You could add paints.
You could, yeah. Do you do scrapbooking or anything like that?
Yeah, I do it at home, yeah.
Right,
I've got little bits, yeah, I love it.
Because these are great for that, and also the stamps are great for that as well. If you look at the stamps,
size.
Yeah, they are a perfect size for that, and also for your ATCs or your artist trading coins, anything like that, they're perfect size for that. You've got words like cute, always on my mind or always in my heart. You've got be wild, hello. They're all there. So all those stamps and that pad. It is our deal of the day. Very, very popular actually. All morning it's been going very quickly. £9.99. You'll get reminders of this during the day, but it will only be available until 7 tomorrow morning or until the stock sells out. Well, have a busy day with us then.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
I hope I can stand all day anyway.
I
hope you lot can stand me all day, never mind me.
We look forward to you. OK, now I've got stamping or block stamping with the lovely Jamie coming up in a second. Handcrafted blocks from India, not to be missed. That's coming up next. And of course, we'll have another Good Morning Hochanda every day tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. We'll see you later.
See you later.
So yeah, block printing with Coloricious, and Jamie and myself will be here next at 8 o'clock. Then we're crafting ourselves silly again with Hayley and that one-day special Genius at 9 o'clock, and Sweet Poppy Stencils here the hour after at 10.
Would you like to improve your crafting techniques by watching and crafting along with your favourite Hochanda guest demonstrators, all from the comfort of your own home? If the answer is yes, then we are very excited to invite you to Craft Along, where you, our presenters and guests, will create an amazing array of projects throughout the year. So tune in, be inspired and create with Craft Along, your monthly crafting workshop.
The quirky and unique design of the Hobbytech tape dispenser will revolutionise the way you use tape. Quick and easy to use with a non-slip base, perfect for quick wrapping, gift wrapping and quick sticking, you'll be able to wrap, cut and stick with one hand. To add this to your order, go to hochanda.com.
Hi, I'm Lucy from Sweet Poppy Stencils, the Craft Station Limited. We're a craft retailer and we specialise in stainless steel stencils. Our stencils are manufactured in metal. This allows us to have designs that are intricate. We also have new products coming on board, our craft bonds, our pole drops and our acrylic paints are joining us. We've recently joined Hochanda and we're really excited. This allows us to demonstrate and show our products. We know customers like seeing the demonstrations, so make sure you tune in and don't miss the Sweet Poppy shows on Hochanda.
Hello, good morning. Welcome to Good Friday. We're live here at Hochanda as we always are. Great to have your company on this bank holiday weekend. Jamie's here. Good to see you again.
Lovely to see you again, Dave.
Thank you for giving up your bank holiday to come to see us.
Oh no, not at all. It's exciting.
Now, Jamie was with me in Good Morning Hochanda, but if you didn't see the show, tell us again what you stand for and what you bring us, because it's really unique.
Well, I have a company called Coloricious,
Yes.
and we're block printers. So essentially, we design wooden printing blocks. We then support a whole community of block makers in India.
Yeah.
And so we're 100% of all the money goes directly to them, which is a great project to be involved in. And then as a teacher, I love teaching people how to block print. So I do a number of different sort of style workshops. And one of the things I love to do is Hochanda, to show, again, reach a wider audience, to inspire people how they can block print their own fabrics.
Spreading the word as well. And I know our Leonie's a massive fan. She's actually been on a block printing vacation to India last October, I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, I host block printing holidays, which I've just got back a few days ago, actually. It was absolutely fantastic. And it's, again, people don't believe or find it hard to believe that all these blocks are handmade. And until some people have seen them, when you take people to the community, to the area where the blocks are made, and see it with their own eyes, it's a truly very, very special process.
So every single block is totally unique. Nothing's mass produced. Everything is hand carved.
Exactly.
Now we've got 13 new sets. So what we'll do is we'll show you the first 6 or 7 that we've got on the table, and then we'll show you little pictures of the other sets. But they're all available and pictured if you go to our website, hochanda.com. Okay, and they're all on Flexi as well, so you can spread the cost over a couple of payments. Maybe you're a collector, because I know there are lots of people that are.
Well, I think it's one of those things. Can you have too many blocks? No.
No.
I've got over 5,000.
Wow.
Yeah, I've sort of got them all stacked up in, sort of categorised and things stored, and you still want more.
Yeah.
I still get an adrenaline rush when I get a new set arrive.
Now the first one is called Tribal Glory, so that's all these images that you can see here, and I believe they're all, what's the significance of it? Is this got a character's name?
They're all to do with Indian tribes. So in the east of India, there's an area called Odisha, formerly known as Orissa, and it's very much a tribal area. And India, in sort of days gone by, had, a bit like Africa in a way, had its own tribes.
Right.
But with the sort of modernisation, these tribes have been sort of relocated into the Odisha area, and you have to have a special licence to go there. And it's the people, if you like, the ethnic people here are based on the various tribes that we've seen in Orissa.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go down and give you the item numbers and the prices of the first few. 842828 is your item number if you want Tribal Glory. They do come in beautiful handcrafted boxes. Already we've got lots of interest for this one. I'm not at all surprised. This is the first show of 2, so it always pays with these to get in early, because when things sell out, we can't always get stock back in.
Well, it's about 6 months turnaround,
Yeah.
and it's obviously sad when you disappoint people, but at the end of the day, it is important. If you love it, go for it.
Yeah,
Don't
definitely.
wait.
Now, if you like the idea of birds and wildlife and feathers and things, that's what this one's about. This one's actually called Garden Delights, and details coming up for this. Here it is. 20 pieces, £46.99 is the price for this, but again, they're all on Flexi. Even though it's under £60, we are putting them on FlexiPay for you, so you can actually spread the cost to just £23.50 today and £23.50 in 4 weeks. Look at the detail in this bird. To have the skill to be able to do that. And this is generation to generation, isn't it, Jamie?
Exactly. I mean, block printing is part of the Indian heritage. They've been block printing for hundreds of years, and it's a massive industry in India, which we don't really appreciate here in the Western world.
And it's solid wood. Really gorgeous and beautiful. What sort of fabrics can you print with these?
Well, virtually anything. I mean, I normally block print onto cottons because they're more receptive, but you can do silk, felt, velvet. I mean, you just have to sort of play and experiment. I love recycling fabrics, old duvet covers and curtains and things. So actually any kind of fabric, even a sort of heavy jute would work.
Right.
But obviously with something like that, you'd need a more solid design. If you just have to match the style of the block with the actual fabric itself.
Okay. And the paints that you use for these are in the show as well. We'll come to those just before we start to do the demos. We'll show you the first 7 and then we'll do the others on pictures so you can see exactly what's in the show. There's a lot to choose from. The next set here that was Garden Delights. The next set we're moving on to, this is Pods and Seeds, the next set. So obviously you've got flowers here with the beautiful buds on the top. Here we've got some fruit. It's like a cross-section of a melon, would that be?
Well, it's a sort of seed pod, really.
Right.
It's sort of based on seeds. Seeds are quite inspirational. When you look at the cross-sections of fruits and things, I think you can't help but be inspired by nature.
There's a lovely cross-section of shapes and colours, shapes and sizes in here as well. So you've got the larger ones, but also for smaller projects, you've got the smaller, daintier stamps as well.
The little
blocks as well.
blocks are actually called bindi blocks.
Bindi.
Bindi, again, it's a Hindi word, and that means the little blocks, and they are so useful. You would not believe anything so small could be so useful, because even with a small little bindi block, if you've block printed something and you're thinking it still needs one more stage, just block print your bindis on the background like a polka dot pattern, and suddenly it's come alive again.
Yeah, I can imagine. £23.50 on Flexi then, 913070. Then we go next to Wise Old Owl. That's the next one. So there's the owl, as you can see. You've got one owl in the block collection, and then you've got feathers, and you've got, again, some more florals going on here, a wonderful heart as well. Could you actually stamp these onto card, or is it purely fabric?
Actually, they work really, really well on card.
Do they?
You have to be, they work better on paper. It's the card, it depends on how thick it is. But again, it depends on the effect that you want. But
Right.
I mean, I started off with doing these on paper and loved it. But then moved on to the textiles because I loved sort of the quilting, the patchwork, the embroidery side of things.
Well, he's the character that it's named after. The Wise Old Owl is a 15 block set. That's on Flexi as well. $23.50 today, $23.50 in 4 weeks' time. Then we move to the elephant trio. So you do have 3 elephants in this particular
You
one.
sort of got like 2 big elephants and a baby elephant, which I think is a really nice combination. And what's unusual about this particular set is the elephants are facing different ways. Now, when you actually block print with one elephant, you realise you can't turn it round to face the other way.
Right.
So you actually have to have the reverse block. So there's lots of ways that you can combine those elephants to create something really lovely. I mean, we love elephants. They are
Absolutely.
such beautiful creatures.
And you've got feathers as well in there as well, florals. Beautiful collection. So 3 elephants in there with lots of others as well, besides 20 blocks in total. Again, this is on Flexi, just $23.50 today and $23.50 in 4 weeks. If you want to pay for it in full and have done with it, that's absolutely fine. You don't have to have Flexi, but it's there as an option. And again, beautifully handcrafted boxes that these blocks come in as well. Then we move along to Run Rabbit Run. And there it is. And it's already proving very, very popular. Lots of you have found this in advance on the website. All of these, there's actually 17 blocks in here for $46.99, and again on 2 flexis of £23.50. You get large, small, everything in between. A total of 17 blocks in the box. That's 308419. The next one probably will be the last one that we'll do live. I think that's 4, 6. Yeah, this is the last one live. Then we'll show you some pictures. But not just flowers, not just animals. You've actually got buildings here.
Well, this is a new sort of concept that I've sort of been playing with. Is, you know, when you go to sort of medieval towns and you see all these beautiful buildings, wouldn't it be lovely to actually block print some design? There's so many patterns in Tudor buildings, aren't there? And the great thing about this is a mix and match, so you can put different roofs on different windows. So you can sort of move them around and create your own streets. And I just think that you can just then put that roof on a different window thing. So the idea is to be really sort of creative. I just find that when you start looking around, there's patterns everywhere.
Look at how fine this is.
Very inspirational, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And you don't even, you know, the interesting thing is that even one section of the block, you don't have to use the whole thing. You can just dab the paint on one section if you wanted. So I think in terms of sort of combinations, the Tudor buildings really lends itself to some fantastic ideas.
Well, the skill involved in making this is just mind-boggling. It really, really is. It's £34 on Flexi, so it's £68, a little bit more money, but you can see why. There's so much in here, and the potential, the kind of build-a-scene capabilities you've got with the Tudor buildings is amazing. 12-piece block set there. £68 or Flexi at £34, 720201. Now we do have a further 6 new todays to show you. Let's show you some pictures so we can crack on with the demo, because I know everybody's chomping at the bit to see how to use them. Okay, here we go then. So this one is the Indian flowers. There's 18 blocks in there, and they come obviously in this beautiful handcrafted box. £46.99. Again, there's Flexi on this as well. So that's £23.50. 639286 your item number if you want that one. Elephant script is the next one. Coming any second, there we go. And that big script block that you can see there, it's absolutely huge. So you get an elephant character, you get a random script background, and lots of other small characters, small animals and small flowers as well. 17 pieces in total, 935298. Jumbo Garden. Next you've got 2 elephants again, one going one way, one going the other way, and then you've got a lovely large tree and a few flourishes in there as well. So there's 19 blocks in that for £46.99. Again, it's on Flexi, £23.50 in 2 payments. Medieval churches. Now, this is gorgeous. There's 26 pieces in this box, as you can see. Lots of kind of Gothic. There's wonderful windows and arches and brickwork as well. This has been very popular. Lots of you found this actually before the show even began. So that's, again, £68 on 2 flexes of 34. And then Indian Delights, we've got that. You've got the Taj Mahal in there as well. Again, another elephant. The detail in that tree is just incredible. You've got the checkerboard in there as well, flourishes, all of that. Again, £67.99 or £34 today on Flexi. It's up to you. 622-838. And then we have the last one, which is the flower pattern. And that's going to come up now. Here it comes. There it is. And that's again beautifully boxed. 13 pieces in there, £46.99 or £23.50 on Flexi. 905 601 is your item number. All right, Jamie.